All right, everybody, welcome back. Today's episode, front brakes on a 2005 Buick Century 3.1. Motor has nothing to do with the brakes. Well, it could be, but so we got some brand new rotors we're putting on and some brake pads right here. These are just from my local automotive parts store. One I use is AutoZone, Advanced Auto Parts. They're basically all the same. These ones are gold. They're not gold plated, but and some new hardware, which is nice. So if you get the upgraded brakes, you get the new clips that go on the calipers. But yeah, so let's get these tires off. I'll show you how to do that, and then make sure you get your jack stands. And I always leave the jack underneath, just in case both tires are on the ground. Let's get the front brakes done, guys. Hope you enjoy the video. Two bolts, one right there. These are slide bolts for your calipers, and then one right down in here. I'll take these off, and this caliper will pop right off the bracket. Kind of hard to do with one hand, but you get the gist. The caliper will come right off. Just watch out for your line, get yourself a bungee cord, and I usually hang it up right up here. I'll show you guys right there. Now what you want to do is take these 15 millimeter bolts out to get this bracket off so you can get the rotor off. So two 15 millimeter bolts, same thing. These are two 15 millimeter, which is good for the caliper bolts. So now we got to get the caliper bracket off. Some progress. Brake rotor's off, and here's your 15 millimeter bolts for your caliper bracket, which is located on the ground at the moment. But here's some important things I want to share with you guys here. These slide bolts on the caliper to the caliper bracket itself, I had a bungee cord, but it actually fit right in there. So just make sure you don't put any stress on this brake line. You don't want to break that. But these need to be greased up and lubricated. You can see a little bit of rust there. Just put a little bit of Nevises, if you have some of that. And then right here, I want to show you something important. Is these brake shoes. They don't look too bad, to tell you the truth. The inside pad is a little bit worn out more than the back side, but that's normal because it's pushing. The caliper's pushing on this one. There's these hardware that need to be changed out. Make sure you change those out if you have new brake shoes. That'll help with any type of sliding or squeaking, because they do move inside these hardwares. And what I do to collapse the caliper is I take a C-clamp and I take an old brake pad and I push it up against that. I'll show you guys that right now. collapses it. You put a little brake pad right in here and then put the C-clamp on here, and that'll collapse your caliper back into where it goes. Don't go too far because you don't want to damage anything. So just be aware of that. Back on first, then put your caliper bracket on, and then put your 15mm bolts in, and then put your brake pads in. We'll keep going.